Alright, I think we are live, my dudes. Perfectly on time as always. At 9:20 p.m. in the evening. How is everyone doing? Is there something I need to do? What did I pick up? Oh, why did I pick up these guys? What do I hate my... Why did I pick up a Silcoon, a Wurmple, and a Shinx? At least they're all alphas. That's probably why. I'm gonna go through these guys' Path of Solitude, but I have a Vulpix, an Arceus, and an Empoleon. Late. Alright, so we're gonna keep going on. Let's go over to the Highlands camp in the Coronet Highlands. See what we can find over there. You're sick? Well, I hope you feel better. Alright, let's give Munchlax some of our berries. So that we can see that there's kind of something that we want. Like, I kind of want a Sneasel. I don't want a Rhyhorn. Some more had a stream. I saw. Doing some Pokemon Unite. I haven't had much time to join other people's stream lately, though. Oh wait, the guest is right here. Ghastly, what do I need from you? I need to catch you at night. Well, it is night. I guess we'll get into it. I'm not sure how clear my box is. I want to say that it's not very clear. Wish you could. I'm gonna try. I opened Pokemon Unite yesterday, actually. And I played it for like 20 minutes, which was probably like 2 or 3 matches. And then I got really bored because there's nothing to do in the game right now. Other than Phantom Thief, Cinderace, whatever it is. You can get Phantom Thief, Cinderace. Temporary costume. Don't you dare. I have to fight this one. I don't know what I need Haunter for, but probably nothing. Also it's branding, so take this. I'm gonna throw Ultra Balls because I'm rich and I can afford to. Oh, I'm not... I need to catch more Ghastlies. Like, just in my free time. Or at least I'm catching all these guys at night. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Let's fly up to the Rhyhorns. Bird. More made it so you can't play until I recover. But I don't care. I think playing Pokemon Unite wouldn't be so bad. I don't know, I guess it depends on what sickness you have, but... You still need to use Stealth Rock. Should grab a Rhyhorn at some point. What have I done lately? I think the answer's not a lot. We had Mareep Calm Day since then. Since a while ago. I finally got my Shiny Mareep, because I didn't get one during the original Calm Day. Now I have like 7 Shiny Mareeps. I forgot to evolve any of them though, so I'm gonna have to wait till the end of the year on the 16th and 17th to get a Shiny Ampharos with Dragon Pulse. I do have a 15 attack one too. It's like a 3-star, I think. I threw up and had the bad stuffs. Yeah, that'll do it. We got a cotton candy, 1 shiny. Well, at least 1 is better than none. You can register it for the decks. In case anybody ever needs to trade you one, which now that we've had 2 Mareep Calm Day events, it's pretty common that people have shiny Mareeps. Is that one over there? Yeah, he is. Hey, you! Hey! Bob. Oh, I still need to go renew my Nintendo Online membership. I gotta remember to do that before this weekend. Oh, a new horde is... Oh, no. Well, this is awkward. Well, that just happened. Oh, that was like perfect catching. I don't know if Rhydon is in the second DLC. I really hope it is. Because I really like Rhyperior a lot from a competitive standpoint. Especially with Terastallization. Rock ground types benefit a lot. Being sick is crazy, yeah. Especially whenever it changes your taste buds. Makes all your food taste different. Also, hi Leaf, how you doing? What the heck is going on around? What the heck is going on around here? It's a Game Grumps reference. Freaking love Game Grumps. Crazy. I was crazy once. Ah, the other freaking Rhydon. Just go away. Well, the Hyper Beam was very close. Okay, we're doing this now. Well, I guess we're doing this now. Oh, there's only 2 of them. Alright, I'm gonna strong style water pulse kill one of them. Oh, I missed. Miss again. Empoleon is the GOAT. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to 3-star all cups on Deluxe. That was one thing I was surprised I didn't get into during the... Oh, it broke out. It doesn't normally do that. That was one thing I was surprised I never got into during the Switch's lifespan, was the Mario Kart series, because I played it a lot on Wii U, but I have had no interest in going in and playing Mario Kart Deluxe yet. Like, at all. God, please handle this. Alright, well now you have to deal with God. Can I just do this? And like, you'll just get caught, please. That didn't work. Worth a try. Man. There we go. Give me a number between 1 to 5. I also agree with 4. Rock Cup it is. The stream is lagging? Oh no. Maybe just try refreshing your browser. My internet has been pretty bad since I've gone back to my apartment. I don't know what it is. I think it's my VPN is screwing with me, because it doesn't want to allow me to connect to places with unsecure Wi-Fi, even if I turn the VPN on, because the VPN keeps turning itself off. And if the VPN is off, then it automatically doesn't let me to connect to unprotected Wi-Fi sources. But that's like the only one that I can connect to is unprotected. So if the VPN keeps turning itself off, then I can't connect to the Wi-Fi source, and then it just kills the Wi-Fi. Go over to the Sneasels. I should heal Empoleon. I'd say the rainstorm might go on a bit longer. What VPN are you using? The Norton VPN. It's like technic. I don't know exactly what the relationship is, but it's something that I think it's my insurance provider allows me to have this VPN for free, which means that it's better than nothing. But like, my God, is it terrible sometimes? I use Opera GX. I wish I had Opera GX as a browser. I'm gonna get Opera GX on my PC whenever I get a PC. Ah, shucks. Vulpix is gonna have to take a dive. I don't have any VPN. You really don't need a VPN unless you have information like that. how do you explain it? Unless you have information that you wouldn't want other people to see that isn't already encrypted by like certain websites, like Amazon's, like the way Amazon takes your credit card numbers, like very encrypted. Mostly credit cards. Like you can't just read somebody's data log and get their credit card number super easily that way. But VPNs are handy just in case somebody's like a master hacker and knows how to break that kind of encryption. It's like pretty unlikely you'll ever need a VPN in your life, but it's also equally unlikely that you would ever need like I don't know. It's kind of like insurance. Also, some VPNs let you change your location, which mine does. I haven't had to use the location changing ability yet, but it doesn't really matter. Extra sensory. All y'all can just die. Mobile Opera GX? I didn't know there was a mobile version for Opera GX. I just use Google Chrome. Yeah, I have Windows Explorer right now, which is just what came installed on the computer. Or what is it called? Is it not Windows Explorer? It's called whatever they rebranded Windows Explorer as after Windows Explorer became terrible. Microsoft Edge, that's what they rebranded it as. Who else needs to die? Donkey? Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Hiya, fellas. Pleased to introduce myself. That was a bit of a lucky throw. Microsoft Edge is trash, yeah, but it at least accomplishes what I need to do on a daily basis. That's why this current computer is just temporary. When I have a PC, I'll get something better. Bob the Builder broke into your house? I don't know. Is he gonna, like, fix things, or... Bob the Builder stole my son? I have a son? Well, I guess not anymore, huh? Bob the Builder is actually your uncle? I wouldn't be surprised. I got a lot of uncles. Oh, everybody's in a fight with me right now. Waterpulse is technically stronger because it's raining, right? Oh, Napoleon Lip, let's go. friends told you that. Yeah, you learn a lot of things through the grapevine. There was, when I was in school, the big thing was doing the Manamana, do-do-do-do-do, Manamana, do-do-do-do, from the Muppets. We replaced Manamana with marijuana. And that was it. That was the entire joke. But it made all of us crack up. Uncontrollably. Marijuana, do-do-do-do-do. Do, 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 do. Alright, I really don't want a shiny Shinx. But I at least want to, like, look at them. Oh, you're not done. You need to use Bite. You need to use Bite. Hold on. Do you have Bite? You do have Bite. Give me Crunch instead of Thundershock. Watermelon. Aw, Watermelon. Probably one of my favorite TikTok series is Watermelon. That guy fell off the boat, but I got Watermelon to keep me afloat. Just die. Stream lag? I don't think it's lagging for me. Seems fine on my end. I'll keep an eye out in case we entirely lose connection, but... What the heck? Where all these other mofos be at? Who else wants to fight? Alright, come on, child. Thomas Sanderson. Sparkles. I don't know which one that's a direct reference to, but also Thomas Sanderson is an iconic Vine name. I think he got back into making YouTube shorts after like a couple of years of like just going around the country or something. I have not looked into his shorts. I should do that later. What? Why do you get to go twice? Alright, well now we're gonna have Wurmple come in. Sanderson is the incarnation of Vine. True. I feel, yeah. Really the unofficial face of Vine. It's good old Tom. Just had like perfect energy in every single Vine. Because you can make the joke, but if you don't have the energy to carry it through, then it will fall through. Are my Pokemon still alive? Alright, let's go fight the Goodra. Gooch not here. Let's go back. How many berries do I have? I have 12. Need more of those. Let me check on these guys. Okay, we're good. I think I told myself that I was gonna work on clearing this up later. After the last stream, and evidently that has not happened. I think you guys can all go to here. That works for now. Do I want to move these now? I don't think there's any room in Bug. There's a tad bit of room in Bug. Is there room for these two in like an alpha box? Technically no, but you guys can go here for now. Look, it's all clean now. Now number 1 to 4, 2 is the Fruit Cup. I don't know like any of the DLC courses for Mario Deluxe. I just know that there's like so many DLC courses that it's doubled the track list between the courses that were included in base Mario Kart 8 and the DLC for Mario Kart 8. It's pretty insane, but also some of them were like the tour tracks, which are like much less complicated. I did watch an entire Scott the Woz video though about him talking about the tour tracks or the Mario Kart tracks. I need to scare Ghastlies with a Scatterbang. And of all three, I should have kept those Ghastlies. Huh. No, I didn't want to continue my excursion. I want to go back to the village. The unknown? Yeah, good old GG. Hey y'all, Scott here. He reports of those mass outbreaks. Yeah, Scott the Woz has got he's got his normal Scott the Woz YouTube channel, but he's also had a branch channel called Scott Stash, and all of the Scott Stash videos are just banger content. Like when he has Eric just explain JoJo's. So funny. Sometimes they'll put on like some of the longer ones that are like 40 minutes or so. Just for like sleep aid. I normally don't do this, but I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna fight all of those Hisuian Sneasels in this outbreak. Hey guys, Vsauce Michael here. Your home security is great. Or is it? Wrong. I've never been as much of a Vsauce guy. I get the appeal, but feel like more often than not, it's just kind of too short of information doses for me. I do think it's all interesting, though. I just don't, like, actively seek it out. Like, if it's on my if it's on my shorts timeline, I won't skip it, but I don't think I've ever actively looked for a Vsauce video. That is why I want to kill all these Sneasels personally, because they are giving me claws. And I need claws. Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Where are your fingers when one starts to play? No, this is a serious question. Alright, are we as a society past the whole the thumb is not a finger anymore? Because I get that little quirky phase of, like, 2010s of being like, oh, the thumb is actually not a finger. It's entirely different. And it's like, but is it though? Is the thumb entirely different from a finger? Well, yeah, your thumb's got a thumbnail, not a fingernail. Yeah, but, like, I feel like we're just changing the definition here to be a little quirky. Like, who really cares if a thumb isn't a finger? By the technical definition of a finger. It's like saying that a straw only has, like, one hole in it. Like, a straw's got 2 holes in it. Like, come by the moral definition of a hole, a straw's got 2 holes in it. Oh, and also, is water wet? Of course water's wet. The thumb is a finger. See, I'm glad we're all on the same page. A thumb is a finger, a straw's got 2 holes, water is wet. I will fight anyone to the death on anything besides that. Straw has one very, very, very long hole. See, I would disagree there. That is not the technical. That is not what we use as the accepted definition of a hole. Is that a hole is an opening, or rather, a synonym for an opening. In which case, the straw has 2 openings in it. That's how a straw works. So therefore, it has 2 holes. If you look at the technical definition of a hole, it's like, okay, well, if it connects, then it's all just one hole. But if I had a balloon, and I poked a hole in it, and then I poked a second hole in it, oh, where did the second hole go? No, there's only 1 hole in the balloon. When you can very well tell that there's 2 holes in the balloon. If I stab a 3rd hole in the balloon, then there's still 1 hole in the balloon. That's just not how we describe things. Like, if I went up to a guy with a knife, and I did a little stabby stab with the knife like 27 times, he wouldn't have 27 stab holes, he would have 1 stab hole by the technical definition of a hole. It just doesn't describe things accurately. It's not what we as a society describe holes as anymore. Why do people think the thumb isn't a finger? Because it's only got 2 segments. That's the only reason that anybody has ever said that the thumb is not a... What the heck are you doing here? Where's the slash? Oh, there it is. Kind of gives flat earther vibes. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. It's people who prove, like, one thing, and then you can't disprove that one thing, even though you can say that it's entirely irrelevant to the conversation. Or rather, is a point that has been disproven over time. But going back to water is not wet. Water is wet. Alright. You know how I can prove that water is wet? People say that water is not wet, it just makes things wet. But fire, it's like saying that fire is not hot. It just makes things hot. No, the fire is hot. The fire is very much hot. And it also just makes things hot. Therefore, because the water is wet and it makes things wet, then it's wet. It's a basic principle of alchemy. Equivalent exchange. Drink water, does your throat feel dry? No, it feels wet. Just like if I was to drink fire, my throat would feel hot. No, check scientific data. It's been I don't care what some 20-year-old college student thought about whenever one night when they were being quirky, being like, "Oh, what if I could scientifically prove that water is not wet? What if I could scientifically prove that a thumb is not a fin?" That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the communal social understanding that water makes things wet. And we understand that fire makes things wet. If you were to go up to 20 people on the street and you were to ask them, is fire hot? They would say yes. So therefore, if we are to apply the same understanding to asking people, is water wet? They would say yes, because they are logically thinking people. Water is wet. It makes things wet. Fire is hot. It makes things hot. How do you drink fire? There's like fire eaters. They know how to do it safely. Fire makes things wet. That's not what I alleged at all. I never even said that combination of words. What I'm alleging is that fire makes things hot. But no, if you went up and asked 100 people if fire is hot, 99 of them would say yes, and one of them would pass out from dehydration because they're having a bit of a rough day. But that's besides the point. But if you went up to 100 people and you asked them, is water wet? There's going to be like 50 of them who say that water is wet because they're correct. And there's going to be 50 of them who are quirky and think like, oh, I know what the technical definition of wet is. And I know that it's scientifically been proven that by the technical definition, and then they push their glasses up, that water is not wet. And no one could ever say that it's wet. And you'd be stupid for saying that it's wet. And then I'm smarter and more superior to you than every way possible. And you're like, well, that was really a yes or no question. I'm glad that you dragged it out for so long. And then they'll like walk away and they'll kind of like trip on like a part of the sidewalk that's a little bit raised. And then they'll look around to see if anybody saw them totally eat it on that one slightly raised part of the sidewalk. You know what I'm talking about, right? We've all been there. It's not wet. It's been... Okay, how? How do you logically prove that water is not wet? I would like an example. I don't even know why I went into the box there. I'm not sure what I was expecting to grab. Alright, we're going to Alabaster Icelands again. There's that one drink that puts fire in it. Never heard of that before. You do studies? Okay, is it studies of asking people what they think about water being wet? Because that's not what we're looking at. We're not looking at whether or not people look at the technical definition of how wetness is described and then somehow applying to it that water is not wet. We are looking at the logical conclusion that any human being would derive, whether or not they know the meme of "is water is wet." What am I doing? I need to go back. You know what? Let's do it randomly this time. We haven't done randomly in a while. Hunters, Gengar. You need to evolve 3 times. Okay, let's fight about it. Gear number 1 to 3. 1. No, Vulpix is asleep. Oh, Vulpix. Also, why the heck are we talking about water being wet? How did we get into this? We were originally talking about something. It was a segue from Dumb somehow. Oh, it's about shorts being about shorts like Vsauce Michael makes that is like knowledge based. And people going like, actually. Because people will actually you about water being wet nearly every time that they can. Vulpix, yeah, Vulpix dying was rather unfortunate, but also kind of inevitable. But how are you doing, Ethan? I don't want to take a shower. Wet hot American summer. There, well, if you posted a link, I can't see the link. Let me go to live chat. Live chat also doesn't have the link. Oh, Gengar, you lived that? Kind of impressed. But what is the logical conclusion that people have drawn that water is not wet? I'll put it in the comments. I don't know how. Can you comment on a live stream while it's still going on? Just give me a synopsis. Why am I wasting time killing these Haunters? I should be going to the other outbreaks of shinies that I actually want. Because I want a Ghastly, not a Haunter. I need to evolve Haunters in order to max out their shiny thing. Can water be dried? No, it cannot account. Yes, it can be dried. You can dry up the water. That's just, you're using another technical definition of the word dry. I could define dry as just not being wet. Therefore, that's a circular argument. Oh, water can't be wet. Because it can't be dry. Because it can't be not wet. What? That's just a circular argument. Steam, that's water. That would be made of H2O, yes. Steam would also be wet because it makes other things wet whenever the water condenses. Ice, if you also want to bring in ice to it, ice would technically not be wet. It is a frozen form of water. But whenever it melts, it would make things wet because then it would be water. What? What part about the... Okay, we're just having a friendly conversation. Like, none of this is actually real. Nobody actually cares about whether or not water is wet. I want to make that very clear. Except for the fact that I care very much about whether or not water is wet. Extremely so. No, I need a synopsis. I don't need somebody else's paper that goes on for 20 paragraphs and can be misinterpreted. Or misinterprets the definition of something. I need a logical argument that I can debate. What the heck am I doing? I need to go up here. Where was this outbreak? I thought I looked all around here, but there wasn't an actual outbreak. Oh, it's Vulpix's. Well, thankfully, Vulpix is done. It's a video? Oh, that's gonna take me even longer to go through. Ah, where's my phone? Let's see here. 2-minute video. I'll work on pulling it up on my phone. Oh, you mean like the first... When you said the first one, I thought you meant for hard mode, but... Just scroll all the way down to the actual first episode. I don't see any comments here either. It does say there's one comment, though. I don't see it. Oh, I do see it now. What? No. Okay, he immediately starts it with his own definition of what wetness is. When that is not what the agreed upon wetness definition... That is exactly what I mean. Is he made up his own definition for wetness. He said if something is wet, then that means that it can have the water removed. That is not what the technical definition of wetness is, or what the community agreed upon term of wetness is. That doesn't even... Wait, by this definition, a towel can't ever be wet. Because you can't, like, scrape off the water from a towel. You have to rinse out the towel. No, he's taking a verb and an adjective. Taking a verb and an adjective and conflating them. Wetness is an adjective. Burning is a verb. Just how I said fire is hot, I'm using an adjective. An adjective as a descriptor. Burning, you're burning. Wet, I have wet shoes. What? You've proven the point. You put it in ing. You can't wetting. The correct replacement there would be hot. Fire. Fire makes things hot. It is hot. Water makes things wet. It is wet. Empoleon is dead. Would you say that water-type Pokemon are wet? Not necessarily. They can be wet. Just like a fire-type Pokemon is not necessarily hot. Look, I'm touching it right now and I'm not even burning. I had no idea why I sent Shinx into this fight. It was definitely going to lose. Man, is everybody dead? Oh, all four of them are going at me right now, huh? I'm actively wetting my pants. Let me think about that. You didn't use it technically correctly first. But now the comparison that you have is... Run away. Another one's spawning. Ow! So they didn't check the head shower. I'm gonna take a shower. Well, good luck. I am actively wetting my pants. What does that mean? You change it to a verb. The fire is burning things. And the water is wetting things. No, I'm still intellectually consistent then. The fire is burning things, and the water is wetting things. Is everybody healed up? Okay. Let's go fight the Ninetales again. You're wetting your pants. He said it himself. Yes. I don't think that this proves that water is wet, though. He said, I'm wetting my pants. That is the action, yes. We all agree that fire burns things and water makes things wet. That's not... How do I describe it? That is not the core argument, though. We are describing a state of being wet. Where is it? What? Is there another Ninetales here? Where did it go? Is it invisible? Is it in the rock? Uh... Vulpix, look out! I'm gonna judge based on the picture on the right that this is not a shiny Ninetales. But, this is a little heckin' strange. This is a new one. Huh. Yeah, it's definitely here. Oh, did I? Alright, well that happened. What are these all? Oh, no, they're just normal Raltses. I don't really care about the Raltses that much. Well, time for the short, the Invisible Ninetales. I could have made that a short, but I don't think it would. It wouldn't have been a very long one. I don't know. I might. If it happens again, I might make it a shortable moment. Oh, hey, look. Ghastly's at nighttime. Speaking of shorts, I uploaded 4 more shorts, and nearly all of them flopped. Which was really too bad. The only one that almost didn't flop was the X-Bloud one. Oh, the other Ghastly escaped. Ooh, this is a real close-up. Well, we never get that close to the Pokeball watch catching the Pokemon. I need to catch 5 more, but I've caught all the ones that I need to capture at night. Oh, he pseudo-dodged me. Alright, cool. When ends stream? I don't know. Maybe like an hour and 30 minutes from now. It's usually in that like after 2 hours is where we have that shiny kind of streak. I guess I should fight all the Ligatongs. If we get to shiny sooner, then maybe just this one time I will end sooner. Just this one time. Because I do have a bunch of backlog shinies. But also there's not going to be a stream tomorrow. There won't be one Thursday. There might be one Friday. I don't know, I'll have to check my schedule. One of the things I still have to do is I still need to catch like 7 more shiny EVs. Because that's one thing that has been kind of convenient about me not renewing the Nintendo Online membership, is that I haven't changed my outbreaks yet. So I still get EV outbreaks with increased, increased mark chance. And it's just easier to shiny hunt all the evolutions by doing it by getting Eevee, looking at the different EVs that I get and deciding which one should evolve into which evolution. Because I think the only ones that I need to worry about are Sylveon and Umbreon, if I ever wanted to use them competitively. Because I doubt Leafeon... Well, actually, Leafeon might come back whenever we get Koraidon and Miraidon. But other than that, I don't think Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon... Espeon has seen uses on some teams, though. But I'm not going to worry about making a competitive one for now. Espeon, Glaceon... Who am I missing? Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon, Espeon, Glaceon. I already talked about Leafeon, I already talked about Umbreon, and I already talked about the fairy one, whose name evades me right now. Oh, Blizzard ended. Rather unfortunate. I played daily, and my membership right now is like 2 years. Yeah, I just had a 1-year membership. Because I never needed Nintendo Online until I needed Nintendo Online. And it's run out, because... What, it was like right before Scarlet and Violet came out, I got a Nintendo Online membership. And now I need it for the same reason again, pretty much. Alright, well, doing it randomly was boring. Did I get any berries while I was doing it randomly? I did not. That was a bit of a waste of time, wasn't it? You play Genshin? I want to play Genshin whenever it comes to the Switch. But until then, no, I don't play Genshin. It's supposed to come to the Switch eventually. Just like a not at all yet. a few more at night. Also need to see you use Astonish. And I need to see you do a bunch of other things. I'm going to continue my excursion just so I can transfer the Pokemon that I caught. I caught 12. So, you all can go except for 3 of you. I really don't think I need these Ninetaleses, and I don't think I have room for them in the Fire-type box. But I have room for them in the Fire-type box. It should come onto the Switch, but it hasn't happened. Yeah, they've been saying that Genshin Impact was going to come onto the Switch for so long now. And they're just not budging on it. Been no word. It seems like it would be so easy. It's just a mobile game. Switch pretty much only goodly runs mobile games. Seems like a match made in heaven. I'm gonna find something to fight real quick. So I can level up these Ghastlies and then not have to worry about Haunters. But yeah, I think Genshin would totally be something that I'd play on the channel at some point. It's just that I can really only do it on the Switch right now. I do have space on my computer now to put Genshin on, but I don't want to waste space downloading an entire Genshin Impact. That's another thing about my VPN, is my VPN, the entire time that I've had it downloaded on this computer, has been backing up everything that I've ever had on my computer. Which is something I only realized like a month ago. Which is not something I ever thought I was going to have to consider. But I went and I was like, it makes no sense that my computer has 230 gigabytes of space, but I delete a bunch of stuff, and for some reason, there's still like no space on my computer after like a week of using it, and I have like less stuff on it in my documents and stuff than when I was deleting stuff before. So where's all the space going? And then I went and I looked at all the folders on my computer, and I grazed over them, and I started opening some of them. And one of them was called Norton 360, and I was like, oh, it says this folder is empty, but I'm going to click inside of it anyways. And then when I clicked inside of it, I discovered the folder was actually not empty, but it was the opposite of empty. It had 160 gigabytes worth of stuff inside of it. Which is, like, my computer needs 30 gigabytes worth of stuff for just all its internals. Which means I only had, like, 30 gigabytes out of my workable 200 gigabytes. And that explains where all of it was going. It's saved literally everything I've had on my computer. Whether it be a picture that I downloaded for a project, for, like, one project. I'm gonna go now, battery go burr. Oh, well, thanks for coming out, Dean. I appreciate it as always. If we get a shiny, it'll be in the next thumbnail. If we don't, there'll still be a shiny in the next thumbnail. Because I have a few on backlog. What am I doing? I should be killing things that are actually strong. there's nothing strong that's like spawned in right now, except maybe the Glade and the Snowpoint Temple. Oh, you evolve. Let's kill like one more thing. It's gotta be something. But Barrel, how strong are you? I could have used any move except for that one, and it would have been. Actually, no, Flash Cannon would still be resisted. And Roost is. Never mind. I'm beating myself up too much. Okay. Let's have all these three Gastlys. About showing areas what happened when I was gone. Not much, really. Dean admitted that water was wet. That's a big thing. Be sure to mention that to him next time. And I caught some Haunters. We're evolving the Haunters now. There it is. W for the water's wet believers. Thank you, Lee. At least I got somebody in my corner. Finish Haunter, and Ghastly is on the way. You need to catch 2 more Ghastlies, scare with Scatterbangs, and use Astonish. But I can do that all once I have like a high-level Alpha Ghastly. Let's get back to the village. Forgot to ask, but how was your Thanksgiving? Because mine sucked. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but mine was pretty good. We didn't have as many relatives over for Thanksgiving as we normally do, because a lot of them were taking advantage of hunting season for some reason that I can't remember. It's like something they're doing specifically this year in order to get more people involved in hunting. So more of my male relatives decided to just stay on a hunting trip rather than come down for Thanksgiving, but other than that, I had a good Thanksgiving break, at least. Got 4 shorts up during Thanksgiving break. I mean, they all kind of flopped, but at least I got them up. And we had normal streams. We started Zelda Tears of the Kingdom hard mode. That was good. Did you get anything for Black Friday or Cyber Monday? I was gonna buy something yesterday. Cause I'm in a white elephant, and I need to get something Pokemon related for like $15 to bring to the white elephant. There's like a lot of options right here. I'm gonna go over to the Clefairies. I don't think I have Clefairy finished, but I also don't know what I need to do for it. Hello, beep beep. I need to see you use Draining Kiss. Beep beep. I should get a Clefairy. Beep beep. But no, I didn't buy anything specifically from Black Friday or Cyber Monday. Just because I don't think any of the video games that I wanted were specifically that great of a deal this Black Friday or Cyber Monday. They didn't have, what was it? They didn't have Hollow Knight on sale anywhere. They didn't have Danganronpa on sale anywhere. Felt like it was not a great Black Friday to get sales on video games this time around. Unless you wanted something super old like Breath of the Wild or Mario Odyssey, which most people, if they want those games, pretty much already have those at this point. So it makes sense for those to... It would make sense for them to put them on sale normally. I was supposed to get $200 in Nintendo eShop cards, but I only got $160. Was it like... What? How does that work? My dad accused me of getting more how much I wanted, even though I showed him the bank statements. It's good you had the receipts. Always hold on to the receipts. It's even crazier. I was going to spend over $2K on Apple stuff. Apple people are just different. As long as they're in their little ecosystem of Apple products, in their eye environment, Apple people will do whatever Apple wants them to do. It's crazy. It was digital, but was it like a sale or something? Was it like a $50 gift card on sale for like $40 or something? But it only gave you the $40? Yeah, it was. Ah, I see. Clefable, 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 what do you need done? I need to catch 4 of them. I need to catch them at night. I'll be back. Even though it was 10% off. Wait, so it was $45 for the $50 gift card? Because 5 is 10% of 50. What? That didn't work on any of them? We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Do you live that? No. Okay. Oh, you might live it if it's not a crit, but I think the likelihood of them living it is pretty low. But I also do need to defeat 2 more of them. If I need to catch more of them at night, then I need to defeat them, and I can always defeat them later. Don't do that. The Fable, come on, just go along with it. That was a crit. Oh, you... You're the worst. Why do you even have that move? Okay. That time I did more than half. I think my offensive stats were lowered, though. Alright, here we go. Ultra Ball. Throw. What's wrong? You wanna fight about it? You're just gonna get caught and then released back into the wild. It's not like I need a level 60 to pull a Fable for anything. Oh, they're gone. I don't need to go... Oh, the Voltorb isn't really the only thing that I want to check. But I want to check everything. Underneath that, like, equally. I also am not entirely sure what is full odds and what is not completed. Like, this thing is not completed. It's also stupid how it's not even 100 cards, it's just 99. Like 100. Did you buy like 100 $2 gift cards? What is that? Oh. What is the card part referred to? $100 card. Ah, I see, I see. No, it's two $70 cards and two $10 cards. Huh, that's a weird split. $70 card. How does... Is that like what they offer you, or is that... Why is it split up like that? Yeah, I did it because they were discounted. I get like $10 cards, but 70 is like a weird price. Actually, 70 is not that weird, because that's pretty much what a video game costs nowadays. Because you buy it for like $60 and then plus tax. $70 pretty much just covers buying one AAA video game from the eShop. So yeah, that does make sense. $70 just seems like a weird price point. Because it's always like 5, 10, 25, 50, 100. But for video games, it makes sense to have one at 70. Surprisingly, there was a $5 card. Yeah, I think that makes sense. There are like some $5 DLCs. $4 DLCs. In case you just need to add a little bit of cash onto your account. How is that not a back hit? How? How do you get to go first? Huh? Burn. I gotta go stop by to say hi. Well, thanks so much. Do it later. I always appreciate any amount of time that anybody can spend here. Are you excited for the DLC for Scarlet? Heck yeah. I'm probably the most excited person on the planet about DLC 2. Uncontested. It's gonna be great. Probably. More than likely. Think it'll be worth the 20 or so remaining dollars. We're gonna get Turtle. We're gonna get Breakneck. It's gonna be Iron Crown. There'll be whatever the heck they decide to call the Entei. And the Terrakion. There's all the lore about the maybe Momotaro Pokemon. Speculation. And it's all gonna be like double battles too. Which is nice, because hopefully it'll be hard. Oh, did I not get a back hit? That is rather unfortunate. Sorry, Vulpix. That's my fault. Just thinking about how it shows Arceus Fire, even though we're in rain, and it could change to Arceus Bug instead. Just thought that's kind of interesting that the mechanic doesn't think about what move, it doesn't use what type Arceus would be to do the most damage. It just picks one of the super effective types for the Pokemon. People who got early access to it said they're not easy, and they're actually smart, yeah. That's what I saw from, I think it was Joe Merrick talked about it, and the one lady who is also a Pokemon commentator whose name escapes me right now. The one who runs Beast Coast with Cybertron and Wolf Glick and the other guy whose name? James Beck. Rosemary. Are they gone? Oh, they're gone. Nose Pass, what do you need? What do I need to get done for Nose Pass? This one doesn't know yet. But yeah, for the DLC 2, I think what I'm gonna bring for my 3 Pokemon that I bring from Paldea that I wish I would have used during the playthrough, we're of course gonna have Skeledirge, because I picked Quaquaval as my starter, and for DLC 1 we used Grasscat. So it makes sense that for DLC 2 I'm going to bring Skeledirge. And then the other 2 I think are just going to be Dondozo and Tatsugiri, because they're very good doubles Pokemon. And then while I'm in the second DLC, I think I'm going to pick up Galvantula and Emboar, and then whatever else is on the table will take up the 6th slot. If we get Entei during the story, then I'll probably put Entei on. Even though that kind of loads up my team on fire types, it's fine. I could put Turtle in 6th slot if you get it early enough, but I don't think so. I originally thought I was going to bring Diplin The Dipplin that I used during the DLC 1 playthrough, the Teal Mask playthrough. I originally thought I was going to bring Dipplin because Dipplin's going to get another evolution. But the Dipplin... What did I name the Dipplin? Can't remember what I named it. But I know Dipplin's going to get another evolution. But I don't think I'm going to include Dipplin on my team. Just to keep it fresh. I don't think I want to use Dipplin, but again. And Ceruledge was another Pokemon that I thought about bringing. And I probably would have brought Ceruledge if it wasn't for the fact that I already had a Fire Ghost type in Skeledirge. In fact, what I wish I did was that I brought Skeledirge to DLC 1, and I brought Grasscat to DLC 2. Because Grasscat is probably kind of the better doubles one. Because Protean allows me to change types better. To better assess the situation rather than Skeledirge just ignoring stat boost. I mean, they're both fine. They're both kind of Reg A staples. But because I already have a Fire Ghost type in Skeledirge, I don't need to also bring Ceruledge. How are we still in this outbreak? Mischievous is, I think, finished, actually. Let's go over to the Mischievouses. After healing up. All I know is I'm going to have Sylveon. I don't know about the rest of my team. I think King Gambit complements Sylveon pretty well. If I think about using King Gambit. Or if you have used King Gambit yet. I think King Gambit's fun. And it's also a good doubles Pokemon. Sylveon covers the fighting type weaknesses of King Gambit. King Gambit covers the poison and the steel type weaknesses because you just get so you resist the poison and the steel, but you do so much damage to most poison and steels with your dark type moves. Big Mischievous. Ah, the Rainstorm ended. And it saw me. Okay. Bye, Shinx. Bye, Felicia. I don't think I have anything that I can use to weaken this anymore, so I'm just gonna throw God at it. Start throwing Ultra Balls. I also still have to beat all of the trainers in Kitakami. Like, every single one of them. I haven't battled anybody in Kitakami yet, except for the trainers that were required for the story. I gotta get around to doing that. It'll probably be a stream at some point. Battling every trainer in Kitakami. All in one sitting. With my DLC team. Which should still be pretty level balanced. I'd have to check. Actually, no. No. Some of them are level 100. But, forget about it. Forget about it. This'll be fun. I don't think there's anybody I want to get rid of right now. But there are some things I want to get rid of. You can stay. Oh, I already have so many. We'll do that for now. Oh, another thing about bringing Dondozo is that I want to make Dondozo, the new type, the new Terra type. No matter what the mechanics of the new Terra type are, I want to make Dondozo the new Terra type and then give it Terra Blast. Just to see what that's like. Because there's so many different Terra types that I could have on Dondozo, but just being water feels weird. And of all the Pokemon in the game, for me to put the new Terra type on, I think I would want my playthrough Dondozo to be that type. If I was to do a playthrough normally. So that's another plus of me bringing Dondozo Tatsugiri. Um, let's go see if the guy has anything to sell. Oh, decisions. But man, nah. Let's go here. Let's go here. Has a higher chance of giving me Scythers. I still need Scyther. We got some more berries, so I'm not too worried about berries for... I think we'll have 2 more run-throughs. There's Scyther. 2 Spiels. Chatot. Monferno. Other Monferno outbreak. This is a pretty good one. I want it to be night, though, so I can go get those Cascoons, because I'm pretty sure I need to catch the Cascoons at night. But I think by the time I finish defeating or running through the Monfernos, I'll be good with the Cascoons. Be good to go catch the Cascoons, rather. Hey, fellas. Trying to think about what else paired well with Sylveon. Maybe a ground type of some sort. To like directly hit the steels and the poisons. When I think of ground, I just go to Great Tusk. Great Tusk is always... It's pretty good. It's not good right now in the current Reg E. Because we have Landorus and Urshifus and Iron Hands is it's kind of Iron Hands. It's kind of just like the fighting type replacement. But Urshifus more represent the spot that Great Tusk used to have. Where did everybody go? There's one. Oh, there's one. Alright, let's go straight down. Hi, Riverdam. How you doing? Goodbye, Riverdam. That is one evolutionary line that's going to be a real pain to max out for Shiny for all of the tasks. Is there an alpha? Oh. There is an alpha Cascan. They're all like not close to anything too. Why did that one ignore me? What, are we all angry? Alright, let's fight about it. I feel like I was being very generous giving you level 7 Ultra Balls. The least you could do is go into them. See? Nah. I was gonna say, what we could do is sit here for a very long time and watch all the Cascoons and my Silcoon use Iron Defense, because that's the move that they need to do for their task. But that would be a bit of a waste of time. In like a very noticeable way. That would be a tad bit ridiculous. But at least now I have an Alpha Cascoon. Oh, what do you think you're so special for, huh? You're just like every other Cascoon I've ever met. And you know what? You're not even that special. Is this one gonna break out? Okay. I thought I was gonna break out there for a sec. I'm gonna say it. Dustox isn't even that special. Mence doesn't even learn Powder, but is named after dust. See if we can be quick moving over to the Monfernos. Satchel over here somewhere. There it is. Go on the ball. It's faster if we do it this way. You wanna fight about it? You'll lose. Every time. Because I'm an Empoleon. Your natural counter. Saying Burnape's actual natural counter would be like Jellicent, but still very close. Who else? Who else? Who else wants to fight? Come on out. Alright, let's go over to the main event, which is the Scythers. That worked way too well. We felt like all of the Scythers there. Which means that my box is now flooded with Scythers, but I'll handle that in 10 minutes or so from now. How did you lift that? But that sped up the Scyther checking process by a lot. Uh-oh. Where do I go? Where do I hide? I also would like to catch all these cleavers. How much does Aerialis do? Okay, that's fine. They all know close combat, so... You gotta be careful here. Oh, I didn't weaken it, did I? Water Pulse probably wouldn't kill it, right? Never mind. Oh, it was a crit. Ah, the rainstorm stopped. Before I could get through all the or well, I'm assuming I could get through all the cleavers. It might have been a 6 outbreak. Just catch, please. Okay. No, yeah, that definitely killed him before. Not sure what I was thinking there. Yeah, he would. That crit did not matter. Oh, you already know. And there's 3 of you. Right. Where's the 3rd one? Oh, he's invisible. Yeah, he's right here. Ow. You splintered me. Now I'm gonna have splinters coming out of everywhere for days. Couldn't you just been nice enough to go on the ball? Come on, man. I'm trying to pick up speed here. At least I'm a steel type. The splinters don't do that much. Oh, it is weird that throwing the Pokeball causes splinters to happen, though. I never noticed that. There we go. Alright, guess we'll send out Vulpix. As if. I'm not sure how much damage that did to the invisible one, but we'll try and catch the invisible one. I don't know what that is. The splinters? That's an effect that's generated whenever Cleaver uses Stone Axe in this game. Stealth Rock also has the same properties, and Ceaseless Edge, Samurot's signature move, has the same properties, where if you use a move, it deals damage to yourself. And then your type goes into consideration for how much damage you deal to yourself, how much damage the splinters deal to you. But in Scarlet and Violet, in the mainline games, that effect was just replaced with setting up stealth rocks and setting up layers of spikes instead of splintering. Even though I feel like splintering would be more useful, it would definitely be more useful in doubles, because then you could always break Sash if your opponent goes after you. But even if your opponent doesn't go after you, you could just... If your opponent goes before you, you could Stone Axe and then protect. And even if they protect, they die, because that's how the splinters would work. So they would have to choose to either switch out or just lose their Pokemon that turn guaranteed. Alright, my box is positively filling to the brim with Scythers right about now. Let's see how... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, these guys are rooting around in here. Well, okay, let's get rid of the Scythers first, actually. Oh, and the random Monfer now. There should be a hole where I catch myself in case I go one over. But I think I have the hole full right now. Something else. Pretty sure I only caught 4 of them. If there was something leaking out, it would be another cleaver, but I don't see any more cleavers. There it is. I did catch 5. You can go, you can go, you can go, you. You, not you, you, and you. Then you can go in my random alphas box. This one. And I'll come back for you later. Man, I need to catch 6 more of them at night. Man. I also need to defeat 20 more of them with fire type moves. Alright. Alright, game. I know it. I see what you're doing. I'll play along. That's a reset. Alright, that's another reset. Alright, here we go. I don't think there's anything I can get from here that I don't have already that's Shiny Hisui. Because I need Weirdeer, Scyther, Typhlosion, Voltorb, and one other one. I can't remember what the last one is. What? Cleaver, Weirdeer, Typhlosion, Voltorb line. It's another line. Another 2-stage line, I think. Oh, Arcanine. And Growlithe. I was really hoping that I was going to pick up KO. Crit! Crit! Didn't crit, but did burn. That was inevitable. That was bound to happen. Okay, that was less bound to happen, but sure. I mean, I guess it was equally bound to happen as the first time, but like... Man. Oh, there it is. Ah, this is the worst scenario. I don't even know if I want to fight these. I think the calm mines are necessary, but I have the calm mines anyway, so I'm just gonna use them. Ah, shucks, I ran into this one. Still got it anyways, though. He was running for a while, huh? Did that work? Did that work? Did that work? What? Okay, well that handles that. I don't have to fight. I don't have to fight them. I can't remember if I finished Swine Up or not. I want to go over to the Rufflets, even though I already have a Rufflet. I at least know that I finished the Rufflets. Oh, another thing that's been going on with me for the past few days is I can't get the dancing song out of my head. The one that's like, dancing is what you do, dancing's what makes you move, do 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 do, dancing. I can't get that one out of my head. I think I like lose it for like an hour or so at a time, and then it comes back for another hour. There's so many versions of it too. There's the normal version, there's the faster version, the Nightcore version, there's like the girl version. There's so many versions of that song, and they're all so catchy. Dancing. You know what I mean? What the frig is that? You know, like the dancing is what you do, dancing what makes you da 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 da. Dancing. You know what I mean? The TikTok one. Okay, so I need a flash cannon and the Rufflets to kill them. Where's this Rast? Where's this Rast Rufflet? Where's this last Rufflet? Oh, he's hiding in the tree, huh? I haven't maxed out Snow yet. But I know I have to catch them without being seen and catch, like, light ones. So far away. How the heck are they still so far away? I'm gonna fight all these snow runs here. I'm gonna fight all of them. You know what? Screw you, Snow. Who even needs Snow? All you guys do is evolve into like Galarian Frostlass. They're like a not even. They're like kind of good at sometimes, but that's besides the point. They have like some niche things that they do. Like being moody. Or Z Destiny Bond. Or just having Avalanche and Shadow Ball. I'm about to have a box flooded of these things. It's completing the task though, so I don't really care that much. But I'm gonna be fishing Frostlasses out of everywhere for a while. Where did it go? What? Why is it so close to that person, but it doesn't like me, huh? I don't think that makes any sense. I think this Frostlass is a little... See, you see that lady? That's how it's done. That's how you catch him right there. Magby, eh? Oh, children. You all... Oh, wait. Did the blizzard end? Oh, the blizzard ended. Man. That's fast. I'm not gonna bother with these things. I only have 6 Agua berries left. How has it come to this? Because I haven't stashed up on them a little bit, but I'll maybe do a little bit of outside grinding after this. Just give me one. I just need one shiny that I can put in the next thumbnail. Just one itsy weensy little shiny. I forget that I have 2 shiny snow runs. One for each of its evolutions. I just haven't evolved them yet. Dancing. Yeah, light specimens for Snorunt. I've caught all the things that I need to catch of you. I just need to stun it 3 times and then use a bunch of moves with it and strong style moves. Togepi, you're still there. Dancing is what you do. That's what you do. Alright, let's run it. This could be the run. I have to find some other shiny to talk about for all of the shiny hunting live stream. Let's see what we got. Hopefully I got berries. Spiritombs with berries, they'll have to do. And there's no Cyndaquils here, so this is not the run. Notably, not the run. I think we're just gonna fly straight down to the Spiritombs. But go over the Hippowdons on the way. Or the Hippopotamus, rather. Hey, Arceus, remember these guys? I feel like I don't get to see Fairy Arceus very often. And Polygon, why don't you get in on this action? That's why. Ah, critical. Although I guess Water Pulse should pick up KO every time. It's raining. Or maybe the multiplier's different? Oh, rain doesn't boost the power of water type moves in this game. It only decreases the power of fire type moves. Huh. The more you know. pretty sure I completed Spiritomb. But I'm gonna check it real quick. Yeah. Never hurts to check. Alright, let's go over to... I guess the Goomies are as good as any. Even though... Wait. What do I need to do for Kricketot, actually? Oh. What do you need? I need to catch you without being spotted. Well, there's two of them. Oh, I have so many Pokemon in the box. Oh, I didn't transfer out any of those Oh. Criminy. Oh, what the heck? Still one's over here. And I'm gonna waste a smoke ball just to catch this one. So close. Get over here! Or die. Come on, Vulpix. What do I need to do for Kricketune? A lot. Oh, I also need to catch them without being spotted. Well, this seems like an opportunity I cannot simply pass up. Okay, I'm gonna think about cleaning out my box later, and let's keep going. That is just off where it needs to be. It's right where it needed to be. Good job, Shinx. Murkrow. 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 Whoops. I think the Murkrow are mad at me anyways. Where the heck are you going? Shinx doesn't have to fight anymore, but it does help if Shinx fights. Shinx? Shinx. You doing okay there, bud? I have no idea how Shinx got to move here. You know what, since you lived, I'll catch you. But I'm gonna be real annoyed when I have to dig you out of my box later. I feel like it's gonna be like catch at night, too. These rainstorms feel like they're getting shorter and shorter. Okay, at least if it's 3 Honchkrows, I'll know that they were all kind of grouped together. There's one more Murkrow around here. And it's you. Prepare to die. I got berries during that, right? Yeah, I have 11. Alright, we're gonna do one more run through. One more massive mass outbreak, and then I'm giving up. What? Oh, I need to sell some of these. Oops, wrong way. Select that many. Okay, now I have to dig things out of my box, because I didn't clear up any of my box space from before. Oh boy. Alright, you can all go for starters. Yeah, I got cricket tots out the wazoo. That's the alpha one. Okay, I think that's all the Pokemon that need transferring. Oh, where the heck did you come from? I'm gonna get rid of this one anyways, even though it's like probably super old. I don't really care. Do I really care about these things? I don't really care about this one. I need a Thunderbolt one. I think I have one in my random alphas box. Yeah. So does Bulldoze. Is there anything in the random alphas box that I kind of want to get rid of or can make room for? You. Don't need that. Who should go next to Cricket Tot? You can go here. And there's like another. Do I have any other bugs in this box? No. Buddy's like the closest one though. Oh wait, what? Oh, You're free to go. Look, see, now I even made some extra space in the extra alphas box. Perfect. I have one with an electric type move, a fire type move, and a ground type move. Perfect. Right, I finished Shinx. Now I just need Shinx to beat the Path of Solitude. And you're coming along okay? And you are way out there. Way out there, Cricketune. Cricketune's probably one of the last ones I'm worried about, though. TBH. Alright, one more run through. And then I'm going to pass out from tiredness. This could give me Growlithe. Let me map out my... Okay, this one can only give me Typhlosion. This one can only give me Weirdeer, Cleaver. And this one can give me Volt. Never mind, this one can give me Voltorb. Voltorb. Okay, it's not okay. Hang in there, Vulpix. Nice ambiance. I like this a lot. Just the rain, running around, burning Voltorbs to death. It's quite cozy. Cozier if one of them had black head, but get what you asked for, I guess. Alright, well. Let's go up to the Mistreviouses and scare all those off, and then figure out where to go from there. Was this outbreak? Was it? I thought I had a second ring to it. Okay. I didn't actually check what I needed to do for the nose passes. What do I actually need to do for the nose passes? Are you mad at me? Ah, number of caught without being spotted. That is... Oh, these need to leap out of ore deposits. I really don't want to waste time fighting them. I'm gonna keep Probopass. I could defeat you with ground type moves. Oh, there's even some heavy ones in there. Alright, well, what's done has been done. Let's go over to the Yamas. Oh, he turned around. Oh, but he turned around again. Let's go. Let's go. I really don't want to fight all these Pokemon. Why can't we just have the ability? Ow! Why can't we just have the ability to auto battle them? Like Scarlet and Violet has. Stop turning. And just accept that I'm gonna hit you in the... Alright, I guess I was targeting that Yama. Please land the Fire Blast. Thank you. Thank you, Vulpix. How much does Ember do? Does a very safe 2-co. What's that? Man, we didn't get a single one today. I swear, I'm gonna play for like 30 minutes after this. And then I'm gonna find like a shiny. Just like a shiny, what's something dumb to, like a shiny Krogunk or something? Yeah, Yama's done. Alright, well, I guess we'll go back to the village and we'll end there. I don't know why I said it like that. I thought I was gonna lead it up with something, but I had no idea what I was gonna lead it up with. You need to use Iron Defense, but seeing something leap out of ore deposits that's not a Geodude in this game, or a Bergmite, takes forever. I don't know if those chests by the, I'm pretty sure those don't count as ore deposits, but they gotta count for something, man. Alright, I want to go back. Alright, well, that's going to be it for today, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, maybe consider leaving a like on the video and even consider subscribing, because both of those things help me out an absolute ton. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.